So today we are going to discuss about job opportunities at Mindtree. So you know that Mindtree is a child or it's a child company of L&T company. Okay. So Mindtree is actually hiring for various posts like a software engineer C1 grade. Okay. And the streams which are eligible, the years which are eligible, and what are all the details in depth we will be discussing. So before that, if you are not still subscribed the channel, please do subscribe, and if you found the content useful, then you can like the video as well. So the application link, that is this one, will be in the description. So you can just click on that one and you can come to this page directly. But before applying, there are so many things which need to be filled in this form. So I will be telling you one by one what has to be submitted in this one. And before that, I will just show you the PDF which is released by Mindtree itself. Okay, so this is the official PDF which they have released, and you can see a Mindtree. Okay, so all those things they have just written. Job description: Mindtree Campus Software Engineer C1 role. Okay, so about Mindtree, it has got 1 billion plus revenue, then 350 plus active clients are there. Headquarters in Bangalore as well as in New Jersey. So it has its parent company Larsen and Toubro. So it has got 20 billion plus annual the revenue which is getting. So 21,000 plus employees are there, 45 plus offices across the world. Okay, so these are the things which are related to Mindtree, and you can also read about whatever they're saying, our ideal campus recruitment. So how they will be recruiting and what they will be basically looking for. So they will be looking for curiosity. So the candidate should be excited about learning, and it is self-learner basically, and courage. He should be having, or she should be having, problem-solving orientation to find the solutions. That means basically courage she should have. Then responsibility, ability to take ownership, and the so bankable. Right, all those things are just expected from the ideal candidates, and you can just go through these videos as well if you want. But now this is the important part. I'll just zoom in so that we can see it clearly. Right. Alright, so now I think it's visible. Okay. So compensation and benefits for this campus recruitment is compensation. They will be giving 3.5 lakh per annum. So which is basically 22,000 per month. It's the salary which is offered, and it's a full-time job guys, no internship, no apprenticeship. So if you are selected, you will be directly given a full-time job here. And the designation, as I included earlier, it's software engineer, and they have got service agreement as well. So 2 years of service agreement has to be done with the Mindtree, and if you break that one, you need to give a compensation of 2 lakhs here. So you can see clearly they have mentioned, and promotions and increments are in line with the HR policy as usual. Any company will be saying it like this only. Okay, so next thing, this is eligibility. So what are all the eligibility criteria for this one? So I will just zoom in again so that you won't miss out anything in this one. Okay, so this is the important slide which is present. So eligibility criteria, the minimum criteria is graduation, either BE or BTech. So the CGPA or percentage, in terms of percentage, it should be 65 plus minimum, and 6.5 CGPA and above minimum if you are telling in terms of CGPA. 10th and 12th 60%, and backlogs up to 1 active backlog is allowed in the graduation. So only one, if you have got 1 backlog, then that's fine for them. So they are allowing the candidates with 1 backlog. And regarding gaps, education gaps, less than 1 year is allowed, but if you have education gap in 10th diploma or PUC, that's okay. But if you have got education gap in engineering, then that's not permissible here, and they are not allowing the candidates who has got education gap in the engineering. So you can see here, no gaps during engineering degree. So that's all. And the streams which are eligible, so that's very important. IT streams, if you consider, then there are 2 streams. Information science is eligible and computer science is eligible. And if you come to the circuit streams, we will be having different streams here, like electronics and communication is eligible, electrical engineering is eligible, electrical and electronics engineering is eligible, electronics and instrumentation is eligible, electronics and telecommunication, and only telecommunication if you are, then that is also eligible. So you can see almost all the branches are eligible. IT and circuit branches, whatever or whichever branch you belong to, you are eligible to take the online assessment or participate in this campus. So mechanical, automobile, all those things are not eligible here. So this is just for IT and circuit branches, right? So then how the process of recruitment will be flowing. So you can see there are two steps, like online and virtual. So first one will be aptitude test, and which will be followed by the coding test here, and that will be followed by again technical screening and technical discussion. So this is basically one step itself. So only technical discussion will be done, and after that you will be going through a HR interview, and that is the end of your recruitment process. So once you pass the HR, you will be getting hired. So learning at Mindtree, how it will be happening, and after once you have got selected, what are the things. So learning program location is Bhubaneswara. So residential program, skill specific 90-day learning plan will be there. Maximum classroom and self-learning approach. So track allocated based on the business demand. Leads assessed from business as technical anchors. So update all learning currently is virtual because of pandemic. So currently you need not to go to Bhubaneswara. They will be giving it virtually itself. Okay, due to the pandemic, that is COVID-19. And post joining learning program. So after you join the job, what are all the learning programs? So access to 2200 plus technical and self-development courses. So that is the premium content which is developed by the Mindtree. So we'll be having access to that one. So you can take any course there. You can basically improve yourself by going through all those courses. And after that, manager approval not required for 101 level courses and upskilling based on the business requirement through instructor. And so all those things you can just go through, and I have just told you the important concepts. Okay, so once you have completed this one, this information, now let us move ahead and try to fill the form. So okay, so for this I will be leaving the link in description. As I already told, you will reach directly here, and if you want to see that PDF, then you can just click on this link. It will go to the PDF itself. Okay, so now see what they are asking. First name, you have to fill your first name, then middle name if you have, again last name you have to fill, gender, university registration number. So basically if you are pursuing MTech or some other degree right now, don't fill MTech details here. Okay, so just fill your graduation details so that you will be eligible, right? So you can, if you have completed your engineering in 2019, and now if you are currently pursuing some other degree like MTech, if you are doing, then no need to fill the MTech details. You can just fill the 2019 graduation details, and that will be sufficient for getting eligibility for this Mindtree Campus recruitment, right? So you can just fill up your date of birth and mobile number, and after that email ID is required, degree, institute name, whatever your institute is, and then institute city, institute state, and in India, whether you belong to North, South, East, West, you have to mention, and qualification BE, BTech you have to choose, and specialization, whatever is applicable for you, you have to just click on that one, and year of passing, and your university number while you are studying in graduation, or now if you are studying in the graduation, or if you are in graduation right now. And have you participated in any campus process with Mindtree apart from this one in the last 6 months? So if you have participated, you have to click it yes. Otherwise, if you have not participated in the last 6 months, then you can choose no. And then graduation percentage, it is CGPI multiplied with 10 and enter below, told specifically. And do you have any supplementaries, backlogs in degree? So if you have got some, you have to enter. And 12%, 10%, are you currently working in a company? So accordingly, you have to just fill this, the Google form, and data will be forwarded to the Mindtree. So that's all about today's campus hiring, guys. And for more such details, you can subscribe our channel. We will be uploading these type of videos continuously, whether it's maybe a hiring or it may be a internship opportunities. So all those kinds of things will be updated in our channel. So it will be a great help for you, and your subscription is most valuable for us. So thank you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.